All right, shalom, shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites who come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of America and also wake up the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Right, so with that being said, we're going to face the east and give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakhan Kadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Shalom. So the hopefully like men that scattered abroad, pushing the truth without sincerity. Right? And shalom to the very few sincere sisters that's taking heed to get in order in these last days as well. Right? We come out here to prophesy. Right? And what we're going to right now is persecution is among us. Right? You know, the Lord tell us to measure the time. All right? And we're in that time of war. Right? A so-called white man Esau Edom coming down with great wrath. Revelation 12 and 12. Right? But really sparked the whole, you know, this Highways and Hedges lesson, you know, was you had the Department of Defense, right? They had pretty much declared that they're going to use they're going to let the troops, you know, use lethal force on the civilians, right? And that's big, that's heavy, right? Because now they have made a decree to let these troops, right, which we already know that they didn't let some of these migrants get a hold of that, get up in here, you know, and put a lot of these civilians to death, right? So, kind of lost my train of thought here. Con, you got it up.
All right.
Oh, matter of fact, I had mentioned the word persecution, right? So I'm gonna just grab that out right quick. And in the etymology online, tell him. In the etymology online, right, for persecution, right, the mid-14th century, it says oppression for the holding of a belief or opinion, right? Because we already know the family of the word has to come, right? We already know Esau, Edom, so-called white men finna crack down on the Israelites, so-called Negroes, the Latinos, and Native American Indians, right? Because we're the one that making prophecy go on, right? 13 is it Isaiah 13? You know, shake the hand. Shake the hand.
Go to the gates of the noble.
Go gates of the noble. The water, right? So, hey, it's piercing Esau, man. We tell him his next move, right? So he had that move of saying, "Fuck it, man."
Yep.
Press the button and come down with that great rail. Let's get this shit really rolling.
Yep.
Right? And we're gonna grab it again. But hey, the scripture says the thing written before our time of learning, right? Because our prophets, our elders have went through these things before, man. Right? Our forefathers, like. Right, and we just doing it again, right? Ecclesiastes, man. Got it,
Hey, the prophet back. Hey, what it is.
Yeah, we read the verse. Yeah, you can read the verse. Come on. This Romans chapter 15, verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. And when you think about it, hey, before they go inside that heavy time of persecution, you don't think that the Lord had to build those men up? So when that time come down, they at ease, right? My favorite is the three holy men, right? They knew they finna go inside that furnace. They was already cool with the fact that, hey, if I do die, guess what? Yeah. The Lord got me covered. I'm not going out sad. I'm not going out bowing at the knee. You know?
Go out, they like, well, he gonna save or not? It is what it is.
We finna see.
Right.
And we come to that same time now. You know, we put out all our eggs in one basket. You know, with Yahweh by Shemel Shah.
Ooh, Khan, I just want to say that. They were still letting you know whether if Yahweh Shai didn't come, Yahweh Shai didn't deliver them, guess what? They still had faith and hope in what they believed, man. They still had that faith and hope built up in Yahweh Shai. To keep to keep his word and go out by it if they had to.
And that's what made Esau that's what's gonna make Esau wanna, you know, double down even more. Because really when he really pressed that button, he coming for the ones on the front line. You know, but he gonna get all of them. But the ones on the front line making everything move. Because
there wasn't no guarantee that they were going to be delivered any of the man.
Right.
They just still hold on to their faith belief. And if they did have to go out, they died with the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, because they know they still going to come out on top.
Right.
You know. We're going to read it. Yeah, all right, they go on Matthew 14, the death of John the Baptist. It say at the time Herod, damn, how you put that shit like this? Hold on. Sorry. I just had it. Nah, right here. Tetrarch. Yeah, Shalak. It said at the time of Herod, the Tetrarch heard of the fame of Yahweh Shai, who the people we call Jesus, true name Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. And he said unto his servant, this is John the Baptist. He is risen from the dead. It say, and therefore, it say, mighty works do show for themselves in him. He said, for Herod had laid hold on John. He said, and bound him and put him in prison for Herodias' sake, his brother Philip's wife. He said, for John said unto him, it is not lawful for thee to have her. He said, and when he would have put him to death, he heard the multitude because they counted him as a prophet. So he was kind of worried at the time, like, he a prophet of the Lord, he wouldn't show if I want to do it. But he said, but when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias danced before them and pleased Herod. It say, whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask. And she being before instruct of her mother said, give me here John Baptist head in charge. It say the king was sorry, and nevertheless for the oath's sakes, it say, and them which sat with him at meat and commanded it to be given her, and he sent and beheaded John in prison. Yeah, John in the prison. They say, and his head was brought in a charge and given to the dazzle. It say, and she brought it to her mother. It say, and his disciple came and took up the body and buried it and went and told Yahushua. So, hey, you had John had to go out by what? Being beheaded, man, by believing, having faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He had to be persecuted. So this way, like we say, these the time we finna go into right now. So that's an example, man. He ain't back down from it to the point, like, hell no, I don't want to be beheaded. You ain't heard nothing in us. Say he got scared, he backed out, he tried to, I give him to what y'all want. He went out.
Hey, kind. He also another example for when we go into the concentration camps.
Yep.
Right? What is it? Revelation 20 and 4. Some gonna be beheaded. You know, some gonna be beheaded for this truth.
Cons. Matter of fact, 2 and 10, real quick. Matter of fact, I'll read it again. This Revelation, chapter 10 and verse 2, because the same thing. 2 and 10. The same thing what John went through, man. Hey, the same thing today. He cast in prison. Hey, he got beheaded. And we also know they're coming in this time.
I won't say much. And we know we come to that time period where we're gonna have that what's the word? Black Swan. My Wi-Fi shit. Shit bullshit already. Right? So like I'm
good.
You just go ahead and do it.
Alright. This Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. It say, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that you might be tried, and you should have tribulation 10 days.
Right, and he said, so like read from the top again? Cut in right now, you good.
Revelation 2 and 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil should cast some of you into prison.
That's like that was the point right there. Fear none of those things, right? The Lord told us to be courageous, you know. Don't be dismayed at the times you're finna walk into, right? This is what we're doing right now, right? Because we know Esau got to come like a flood, right? And you know, John was, you know, was a good, perfect example as well, you know. Don't be scared. Don't be scared because you're finna get hauled off to a concentration camp, right? Some folks may even make it to a concentration camp, man, right? Shalom, Yabashima Shabrakatah, right? That's the elder right there, man, right? But hey, we come to a time where you're going to be inside of a concentration camp, right? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer, right? That's the hour of temptation, you know? That's what the test is. That's what you got to apply what you've been studying for inside this time of, this grace period, man. And that's crazy. His life plate saying there 7, right? But hey, man. Completion, you know? But, you know, you read it back one more time.
Revelation 2 and 10, it say, fear none of those things. It say, which thou shalt.
There you go. It should be back. The water. It's the Revelation 12 verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down to you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
See, the Esau Edom, the Edomites, they know it, but they got a short time to rule upon the earth before Yahweh shall come back, make their great return, and hey, take out this wicked ass king, this queen.
I gotta
got it.
punch in with this right here.
You got it.
This is naturalnews.com. It says execution squads. Update to DOD, right? It said update to DOD. Directive expands military authority to use lethal force against American citizens. Right? So we already been telling you Isaiah 59:19, right? He gonna come in like a flood, man. Right? We telling you he gonna come down having that great wrath. Now we're starting to see the steps to it. Now it's starting to go in motion. Is that my that's good. Matter of fact, you go back to yours.
Alright, I'm gonna run 2 and 10 back. Revelation 2 and 10. For another of those things, it say, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil should cast some of you into prison, that you might be tried, and ye should have tribulation 10 days, or completion of however many days you might be in there. It say, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right? So you got to be faithful unto death, like we said. Like you had plenty, you had the prophets, they went out by holding fast. You know, man who believe in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh holding fast to the doctrine, the gospel. Like we say, go back to the 7 brothers of Maccabees. You know, they went through the persecution. Hey, they were getting limbs chopped off and all kind of things. But guess what? They still believe in that. Hey, and hold on to that faith in Yahweh by Shem Yahweh.
Hey, also another faith booster, man. Right? 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 or 2 Thessalonians chapter 4. But 4 and 18 or 17, you know, he talks, you know, we read further up, somebody talks about how, are you good?
I'm talking about myself.
Oh yeah, you know, it talks about, you know, pretty much like, you know, the one that gotta die, you know. Hey, verse 18 goes into what? Hey, comfort them with those words, man. You know, some of them have to get put to death, but hey, if you are the elect, you getting beamed up, right? As soon as Yahweh shall crack that sky, once he get done handling his business, hey, you getting risen up. Before that, you getting risen up, man. You know, you can be, hey, you passed your mission, you know, but I'm gonna grab something else right quick. Back inside that article, I wanted to say one thing. We gotta build off of that. The DOD, right? The Department of Defense, right? It talks about deadly force. That's when the lethal force. My bad, so I can. Okay. It says. We gotta rerun that back. This should keep saying. All right, this should keep gotten reconnected. Right. I'm reading back
to get it out.
Yeah, I don't know what it had caught, so I read it back. Right, because we come to a time period where it's gonna get real ugly out here, right? They finna push different decrees, right? Different laws out to where these military troops are able to pretty much go out and kill, and it's a righteous kill through their circumstances, man. Right? So deadly force, also known as lethal force, is the use of force that is likely to cause serious bodily injury or death to another person. In most jurisdictions, the use of deadly force is justified only under conditions of extreme necessity as a last resort, right? And we already talked about how he finna come with those unrighteous decrees, man. You know, we talked about the Black Swan events. Hey, Jacob's Trouble had to have something extremely to pop off, really a major move to where it's gonna call for martial law to come in and step in.
Something gotta happen, major.
Something gotta happen, right? It's like a Jenga. It's like, you know, you play Jenga. You know, you keep stacking, keep pulling, and that one's gonna really set that shit off. You know, and that's what we waiting on. That one Black Swan event gonna really. And honestly, you know, we feel like something may pop up before the selection, but hey, we watching and seeing as well, right? But when it pops, right, it's gonna. Say if it do pop before March the selections, right, it will halt the selections because they got to deal with another. They got to deal with, you know, they got something they got to deal with right now at the time. You know, all hell breaking loose.
Yeah. And without, because they know once they put the military troops on the street, like you say, they're gonna be that go to just open up and do what they please. So
society
they
ain't going back to same
head,
after that.
shoot you up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't going back to same.
And everything's rising up, as you've seen with the natives in New York City, right? They in the middle of the street with the horses, man. You know, it's here, you know. But hey, man, stuff like that can really, you know, trigger for Esau to come in, you know, and for him to come in and get the green light. I'm reading the last little bit of it. You got it. It says the rest for deadly force. It says firearms, bladed weapons, explosives, and vehicles are among those weapons, the use of which is considered deadly force. And we already been seeing how Esau moving, man. He got the that shit was strong here. He got the he got these tanks. Matter of fact, me and the brother just saw before we came into camp, right? How he had the bomber squad truck ride by, man.
Woo, God.
Right? Literally, we had 2 of them.
What the hell they doing right here? Just riding in the city.
Right.
Come on, bro.
Right, con. You got it out.
Oh, you feeling with it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go to Jeremiah. This 18, the prayer of Jeremiah. I'm gonna start from 21. He say, therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, which we know Esau Edom. Hey, his blessing is the sword. So and when, like you say, when he let the military troops go, hey man, they gonna pour out the blood by the force of the sword. You know.
Woo. Con.
What you got? Some precept?
Yeah,
keep going.
Keep
It say, hey, you know, and that sword gonna come in many forms. You know,
like I just brought up.
Yeah,
it says weapons, blades, cars, like you said, any instrument.
Any instrument of death, anything can put you to death. You know, from niggas having the guns and running around, but we know the main thing gonna come down with Esau Edom with that burning wrath of that great multitude. But it say, therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children. Woo! They weeping for their death. It say, it be widows, and let their man be put to death. It say, let their young man be slain by the sword in battle. Because, hey, you gonna have men trying to join World War III, they gonna die. You gonna have men with with these civil wars going on in the street, trying to go to battle with these civil wars, they gonna die. You know, so they gonna leave a lot of women who had man as widows. You know, hey, you gonna have military, like we said, you gonna have military troops fighting in the midst of these things that going on too. So, like I said, you gonna leave a lot of you women widow, man. Hey, the man gonna be, they blood gonna be poured out by the force of the sword, the children. Cause he saw when he come with that great wrath, he ain't gonna have no sympathy for nobody. You know, everybody gonna get it. You don't wanna act right, then we kill your children in front of you then.
Right.
They gonna do all that, man. Verse 22, the main point. It say, let a cry be heard from their house, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they had did a pit to take me, they had snares for my feet, which is that FEMA count. You know, that's where they gon', when, like you say, once they put them out on the street, you know, come up, you know, Esau known for making his unrighteous decrees and come up with other, especially with, well, I'm gonna say represent for the prophets. Once the Lord let us get through prophesizing and, you know, with the testimony of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, you know, they gonna want to round us up. You know, they got that list, that red list, blue list, and yellow list. You know, they gonna be like, okay. And that's when they about to get real like that, the Lord gonna take the men up off the streets. So it gonna come to the time that they gonna be on the hunt and trying to go search. Like, we don't see them on the streets no more. So now we finna go hunt. We finna go hunt her down. Like damn, kind of like we said last night, they hunt our stuff.
All right, I just that's what I had.
You can bring it out.
Con. Matter of fact, no, it's not this one. It's the other one. I don't know which one you're talking about though.
Shit, you can still bring it out.
Okay,
You bring that one in down.
The rest of them right here though. Just shows that. That's really highlighted.
All right, you got it.
Come, but this right here, the book of Psalms 140, verse 5, the point. Matter of fact, I start from the top and go straight into it, but verse 5, the point though. Right? It says, it's the Psalm of David. It says, deliver me, O Lord Yahweh, from the evil man. Right? Preserve me from the violent man. Right? We already know who that violent man in this time, right? Esau Edom. You know? Hey, we crying out to the Lord, preserve me, right? This is why we out here on the highways and hedges, man. Right? We're trying to get that covering from the Lord, man, right? Because we know he coming with it. Yep. In this day and time. We know he coming with it. He ready to come with it, man. It's showing, it's showing that they scam and they ready. They getting their guns ready, right? You know, they sharpening up on they artillery, you know. Matter of fact, shit, the Tesla. You know, that's another way. They got the Tesla, all of them robots.
Oh yeah, got
you know, They ready. They sharpening their shit up, man.
They getting prepared for the battle.
For the battle.
That's why you got to have Yahweh Bashim Yah. That's why you got to have that whole put on that armor of faith of Yahweh Bashim Yah Shah for these things for to get ready to come. If you ain't got Yahweh Bashim Yah Shah on your side, hey man, the Lord finna let this devil run these courses on you. From the robots to the troops. Hey, they coming. That's why I say it's gonna be a time like never before, man, with these, hey, how the Lord gonna have things going on out here.
It says, Psalms 140 verse 2, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Ooh, hey, kind of remind me of Psalm 55 and 21. You know, hey, he speak with smooth words, but in his mind he's trying to get that plan together. You know,
the word in his mouth was sweeter than butter.
But what was in his heart, right? It was in his law, right? He ready to get down. He pretty much putting them pieces together so Jake can just, you know, he putting those pieces together, right? So he can get Jake exactly where he want him. Then he gonna pull that rope from up under them, man. Right? He's setting them up.
Yeah.
Right? But it said, which imagine a mischief in their heart, continually are they gathered together. Continually are they gathered for war. Right? They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Salah. Right? Verse 5 to point. The proud have hid a snare for me. Right? That proud is what? Esau, Edom, so-called white men. They hitting those snares, man. That is like you go inside of a minefield. Right? You don't know where you walk into, that shit just blow up. Ooh. This how Esau, Edom is coming, man. He hitting these snares, right? A trap for your feet, man. Right? But the thing about it is, us men of the Lord, right? And those few sincere sisters, right? We have that lamp, right? We have that light in this time of darkness, man. So we understand, right? Scripture says in 2 Corinthians, you know, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? His plans, his schemes, right? His tactics to trap us, right? Because we know the times are coming. Hey, you got troops on the ground shooting shit. The Lord not finna have us in the midst of that, man. The proud have hid a snare for me and cords, and have spread a net by the wayside. Matter of fact, I had this at a different translation too. Yeah. All right. This Psalms. It's like. This Psalms 140 and 5 in the NLT. The proud have set a trap to catch me. They have stretched out a net. Matter of fact, that Ecclesiastes 9:12.
Ecclesiastes 9:12.
Yeah. The proud have set a trap to catch me. They have stretched out a net. They have placed traps all along the way. Hey, that's another I got in my mind too. Yeah. And I got another one.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9 verse 12. It say, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net in a bad time. It say, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of man snare in evil times.
Right? He said, repeat one more time to the top.
Okay. Ecclesiastes 9:12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net.
Right.
It say, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of man snare in evil times.
Right, and those one that's not you know discerning the times, man. Right? The scriptures talk about in the book of Proverbs 22 verse 3, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Right? The doors of mercy are shutting, you know, each and every second. That shit is going to increments, man. You know? And it says, hey, the prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. The simple pass on and are punished. Right? The simple get caught out here with their pants down, man. And these ain't gonna be no little rubber bullets this time, man. Right? It's that time, hey, we're in that time of war. Ecclesiastes 3:8. Right? We're in that time of war.
Now I finish it. It say, so are the sons of man snare in evil times, when it falleth suddenly upon them.
What's that main word? Suddenly, all at once, man. All right, right now, us men of the Lord, hey, we watching, we waiting for that black swan event because it gonna happen suddenly. But the thing about it is, we prepared for it to actually fall in, right? The one that's not watching the 2/3, it's gonna suddenly fall on them. They're gonna get caught in an evil net, as if like you throwing that net inside of a lake or wherever you at, the ocean, and they go down and catch up that big school of fish, because they wasn't paying attention to the net that was being dropped down, they got swallowed up.
Hey, cuz, damn, like you say, when they come, they just like when Esau Edom come in. Matter of fact, right, come in like a flood. Cause when he come in, he finna swoop the whole neighborhood, just like you said.
He gonna, that's like you throw that net, it's a big ass circle.
Yep.
That's like when he come in, he gonna. Matter of fact, shit, if you know Atlanta, Atlanta's they got the perimeter, and he gonna set up around the whole perimeter. You know what I'm saying? He gonna submerge on in.
The city.
Yeah.
Yep, siege the city. Yep.
He gonna set up to where you can't go in, you can't go out. Right?
Matter of fact. All right. Let me see. Nah, you got it.
Con. Right? This right here, the point I just want to build on right quick. But it says, so Isaiah 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west. Right? Where we at today? Western Hemisphere. Mm-hmm. It says, and his glory from the rising of the sun.
All right, from the east, because, we scattered, to the four corners on the earth. The rising, from the sun coming from the east. The sun rising from the east and set on the west. We got it.
It says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
Right, so when Esau Edom come in with their persecution, want to round all the Israelites up, because it don't even matter if you the Israelite of the elect or not. You still gonna get caught up in it.
Right.
But you want to have that head of protection of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua around you, so you won't get caught up in it. Cause like we say, cause when he coming in, like you say, when you throw out that net and you scooping up you throwing out that net to catch fish, you ain't throwing out that net to catch no one fish. You throwing out that net to catch all of you trying to get the school of fish.
Right.
So when Esau coming in like a flood, he coming in and scoop up all the Israelites. You're gonna have heathen nations in the midst of it, but we know it's gonna be what? It's the time of Jacob trouble. So it really gonna be the time of your trouble, which you finna get caught up in. He's setting the snare for indeed times to come. Okay. So that's why we tell you got to have, you wanna get it right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but like you say, then with the men, for the ones who do believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, if we get caught up in it, you still wanna have that faith and hope in Yahweh Shem Yahushua that have that faith and hope built up in the Lord, that trust in the Lord, that when you go out, if you got to go out by being beheaded or anything like that, like you still gonna come out on top. You gonna be nervous, whatever, when it go down, because we're in the flesh. When it was time for Yahweh, when he went and prayed, went out with for like 40 days and praying and things like that. The Lord, he was in the flesh. So he know what would come. He went to crying out to Yahweh. Knowing that the Romans free to come snatch him up. But hey, he went through what he went through. He ain't back down like, all right, I tell you what, I ain't the Messiah. I ain't no, man, I don't want to die. He ain't go out like that. So the mans of the Lord, the one who believe and got that faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, hey, the Lord gonna give you a spirit to go through it anyway if you got to go through it. Know what the scripture say, the Lord ain't gonna put nothing on you what you can't handle. So if you got to go through the being beheaded, go out whatever kind of death Esau Edom gonna try to bring to you, you got to go out by it because your faith and your belief in Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, hey, it is what it is. You still gonna come out on top with that, hey, the Lord gonna give you that crown of life. What it said, be faithful until death, I'm gonna give you a crown of life. Then you're gonna be the ones that come back first. You're gonna go up first, on the chariot. But you threw. I'll run this back on Ecclesiastes 9:12. All right. For man also knows not that his time. It say as the fishes that are taken in the evil time. So you folk, not knowing the time. You wanna get right and pay attention to the prophet, man. The watchman who the Lord set up over you. Cause we the news basically to the Israelites. We your news station channel, if you want to put it like that. Cause we watching, we measuring the time with this ruler, man, with this measuring tool, which is the Bible. measure the times with the what's going on today with the Bible. Using this ruler stick, this is the ruler stick, man. Oh no, what's going on? So what you want to do? You want to take heed so you won't get caught up in them evil bad times, man. They say for man also know not his time as the fishes that are taken in the evil net. Because if you're aware of what's going on, you're gonna prepare for it. But if you're not aware of what's going on, you're not gonna be prepared. That's when you gonna, oh shit, when Esau come with you with the persecution ready, you're gonna be like, oh, you gonna give in to it. Because you ain't prep yourself up. Be like, all right, if I got to go, I know the Lord got me. If you ain't built up like that, you gonna shit, nigga, give me the shit. I take the mark. Like in the movie, the image of the beast. She was like, I take the mark when it was time, and she finna get beheaded. You know, first they were asking the, I'm finna let you write scripture. I know I'm doing Randy. Like when it was they had gonna call her and round up, her folks them had already had it. They were trying to convince her to take, Jenny, take the mark. And they were, you know, telling her to take it. She was like, no. So they like, do you want to renounce in your faith what you believe in? They try to, so for example, they'll be like, you know.
Put that pressure on her.
Right. Because she's supposed to, in the movie, she's supposed to believe in Jesus, you know, who, you know, which is true now Yahushua. She's supposed to have her faith believing in this. But they were like, do you want to renounce your faith what you believe in? She was like, first she was like, nah, she ain't with it. She's like, you gonna have to do what you do. Shit, when they put up on that guillotine, she like, I take the mark. It was too late. But you know, man, who built that faith in Yahushua, they can be like, well, come on with it. You know, let it. If it got to come down, it gonna come down with it.
It'll be a fast one anyway.
Con. Yeah, con. And that spirit gonna, soon they hit that spirit, going back to the spirit realm. But I'm gonna finish and I'll let you get out. It's and also the birds that are caught in the snares, so are the sons of man snare in evil time when it falls suddenly upon them. You got it.
This Proverbs 28, verse 15, small point. As a roaring lion and a raging bear, so is the wicked ruler over the people, over the poor people, right? And we already know what a lion's, you know, meal is, pretty much to devour. You know how, you know, that force you trying to devour something. He ain't gonna play with you, right? We in that time period of Esau, he's not trying to play no more, man. It's game time, right? He ain't got no more tricks in his bag.
Hey, cause his power, like the lion, like the power, the lion, his mouth and his bite.
Right, yeah.
So with them teeth. So with Esau, his power lying what? His military.
And he want to get rid of us.
Yep.
Right. He said, hey, the wicked over the poor people. You know, we the base, we the worms right now. You know, but that's his goal is to pretty much clean up the elect and clean up the elect and the 2/3, man. You know, it's just him and the heathens roaming around. Right? And he automatically get his, you know, birthright back by default.
Matter of fact.
Yeah.
Nah, you
Con. He cutting lights on like Con and shit.
All right. Here, laid out the horn in.
This Jeremiah 30 verse 4. Matter of fact, let me get rid of limitation. Yeah, I go this.
Yeah.
This Jeremiah 30 verse 4. All right, and the head title for it is the time of Jacob's trouble. And these are the words that the Lord spake concerning Israel and concerning Judah, right? The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with a child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turning to paleness, right? In a better, in another type of, version, right? Bible version, you know, it's just simply asking, you know, can men, you know, make babies, right? Because how these men gonna be in this position, right? Their stomach's gonna be, oh shit, ooh. Damn these folks, boy. Actually, I just seen a big ass accident yesterday, same shit. Nigga got smacked.
You got out.
Slaki. This Jeremiah 30. I go to verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, right? That he going to what the elect of Israel, right? They gonna be in the mix up, but they not gonna, you know, be caught up in it, man.
right. Matter of fact, what is it? Limitation. Right at limitation. 4.
That's one
Man, I just fucked up something.
Oh, you marked this.
Okay, the limitation 4.
That's
4:17. This. All right. I read it. Now you, what you got?
Lamentations 4. Lamentations 4, verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Right. And they go back there, Ezekiel chapter 7. Behold, the end is come. So when these times, in these latter days, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to make that great return, that also, first and foremost, he gonna let Esau Edom come down with that wrath, like like the brothers that read, Jacob trouble got to happen. So right, so and with our people believing in this system and knowing it's a vain help, it's a worthless help. They can't get you. They have not the wisdom, knowledge, understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. They can't get you into the kingdom. So why try to put your hope and faith in somebody for to come slaughter you?
I got a precept on that right there.
You got it.
This Isaiah 31, and the point is 3. Matter of fact, I saw that too. It says that walks. I got to start that 1.
Okay.
It's Isaiah 30 and 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord. Right, the Israelites, so-called Negro, the Latinos, and Native American Indians, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with a covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Right?
You know, I was just
I'm gonna say, hey, Con, and what's gonna happen right now? Hey, voting season, man. Right? When we define the word vote in etymology, it's pretty much going to what? You worship a different idol. That's top command. You know, worship a different idol, man.
Looking after the nation that cannot save. Idolizing these people, man, and knowing that the devil finna come down. He ain't doing that, putting the trick bag.
Yeah.
So, like, you trusting somebody finna come, got down with great wrath to get ready to bring a mass slaughter to the people. To you. You got it.
Verse 2, Isaiah 30 and 2. That walk to go down to Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Right? That shadow would be America today.
Yeah.
So like, you know.
That spiritual Egypt right now, what we in. That spiritual Sodom and Egypt.
Right.
You got it.
Verse 3, the point. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Right? You thought that was an arm that was stretched out to you, man. That was dust, man. You reached your ass out there and fell. You know? Right?
Put you in the trick bag.
Put you in the trick bag. He gave you as an illusion, man. Project Blueprint. That's what he gave you.
Right. Hey, then gonna put you in the trick bag to the point. Hey, you believe it? They believe in this devil, but this devil's. Hey, a lot of you still might get beheaded without even taking the RFID. DJ gonna come with it. DJ gonna come out rage like a raging lion, man, not sparing. But it say, he should not spare none.
Yeah, old and young.
Yeah, come.
Hey, even even like how I said it in the curses, man. You know, he ain't gonna show no pity to
right, no favoritism with it. 28, 48. Yeah, you can read on down. Yeah, he ain't gonna show no favoritism to the old and the young. That Shalaki, and I just want to say, and when you go back to that movie, the image of the beast, when they had finally caught the man, because they didn't catch the little boy mama, the woman who was on the run with him. When they caught the man, they put him in the concentration camp. You know what I'm saying? They had him like in a little jail cell. And get what? They had the little boy in one next door. He was in one. So they ain't sparing. They asked him like, where his mom at? And the dude told him, don't tell him. You know? And get what they did? They went and killed him. The little boy went and tell. The man told him don't tell. Guess what? They went and got rid of him. I think they probably beheaded him. You know? You got to.
Yeah, that small point like that, that's coming right now. That's coming down to the point. He's talking to put so much pressure on everybody, right? You gonna have some right now their own family members, so they don't get beheaded.
So they won't get beheaded.
They're not ready for that type of pressure.
Nigga, hey, they ain't even fully built in the faith, like, you know what I'm saying? They said, no, you know of it. Yeah. Like, he know shit. You can get him. He be trying to listen to him. You watch the video.
And what they say? Well, you're accessory to the crime.
Right, you're accessory. Right. Come on,
you
right.
You gotta go down. You gotta come with me, buddy.
You're accessory to the crime, goddamn.
I'll keep reading on it.
Yeah.
Verse 19, Lamentations 4:19. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
Woo! They are swifter than the eagles of the heaven, man. You know, eagle known to be one of the most high birds out of all the birds. They got down, you know, boy, gonna get that prey.
And ain't seen your shit from goddamn,
from afar,
you know, good 100 foot up, right? And you know, and that's beautiful to be compared to Esau, Edom, and Obadiah 1. I mean, Obadiah, you know, that's a beautiful comparison to Esau, Edom, right? We know he the one, he got the fatness of the earth. We know he the top chief right now.
Exalt thyself like the eagle.
Yep, kind. He got the mascot, you know. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us up upon the slaughter. Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. Right? Either way it go, man. They set in that trap, right? And once they really get that green light, hey, niggas finna be dropping like flies, man.
I ain't go back to 70 AD when the Romans ran the Israelites up out of Jerusalem. And we fled to the wilderness mountain, which going back to the Africa, you know, try to go blend in with Ham, running back over here with Ham, man, trying to blend in, running to the wilderness, things like that, the mountain. But hey, the same thing for to happen again. You know, hey, what the Lord said, we gotta be like pickles upon the earth. So we ain't gonna flee from here trying to run back across the water, you know. You gonna be in the city, so you really know where to go.
Look at how you just maneuvering real good.
Run around the city so you won't get that persecution.
Like how it was with the movie The Book of Eli. You know, and he woke him up. The son woke him up. Well, the Lord woke him up, and he was on his journey. You know.
Right.
That's it on that.
All right. Matter of fact, run that limitation forward back. Run that forward back real good.
17.
Yeah,
Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help, and our watching we have watched for a nation that cannot save us. They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets, and our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Hey, the end is here, and they what it say? They hunt our steps, so we won't go in the streets. And another thing, what they doing, they want to ban the Bible, so we won't be out here in the street, man. They hunt our steps, coming up with unrighteous decree. First it went from freedom of speech you can have out here now to the point, oh nigga, don't even speak on it. We don't want you to say anything that go against speaking on hate or going against the government or the people. Don't say anything about it.
Right.
No, not everything a hate speech. So they hunt our steps to the point we can't even go on the street and prophesy and teach the Bible now. But also, hey, it gonna come to the time when you ain't got that like we were saying, when it go back to that video with the guy from Oklahoma, where we had a minute back.
Yeah.
When he was speaking on, like, hey, that's when the you know, that jab was on, you know, the brother that jab, you know, every time we say it, they block the video. But the ones who understand, when they had that jab going on a couple years ago, and what he said, if you come to a checkpoint and you ain't got your paperwork for it, get what he said. You getting hauled up to a concentration camp. But he said they take you straight to a FEMA camp if you ain't have that paperwork. And he was saying they was already passing bills on it. They were like a couple years ago.
Right. I remember back in, like you said, so in 2019, 2019, 2020, when it really got down popped off, hey, you had a thing called essential workers. If you ain't had your paperwork, letting you know that you're an essential worker, your ass was in trouble. You're pretty much getting a fine.
Yeah.
You know?
You got caught on the street. You ain't had that paperwork at the time that shit going on. Yeah, curfew. Hey, where you going? You ain't going. Hey, your ass ain't going to work. But hey, what you hit you with a fine? You know. But it's like the dude said. Hey, if you ain't got that at that time, we say when they do come with it, he like and they was already putting this in place a couple years ago when you know that jab first started a couple years ago. Then he was saying that, like I said, if you come to the checkpoint, you ain't got it, you getting hauled off. So they got to tell you it's gonna be a time that come. They're gonna have the military running the streets. If you ain't got what they require you to have, you out of here.
Which most of like to be in this time gonna be that corrupt.
Con.
You know?
Right.
Like I talk about gradualism.
Man, damn, and that movie MOB's hitting on all that, man.
Yeah.
It go back to that, cause dude when they was on the run, cause why? They ain't had it on the RFID hip. They ain't have it. So he was on the run, cause anything who didn't have it, they were snatching it up. He tried to go in the grocery store. He put the little print like he had it. He got to the what's the name, and he had to scan the hand. The shit started going left.
This is something you can't fake.
Right, he couldn't fake it. So it got to the point he had like a little receipt, like he had out down trying to show that shit didn't work.
Nah.
So the lady was like, huh? They hit the little thing, the alarm went off. And he had to run up out the store. They had the troops in the grocery store. The troop was in the grocery store. He had to run from the troop because he had the RFID him. They had the whole city surrounded that you can't even go nowhere. But this is my point, like that 100 steps in the street. Second address 15, and I'm gonna start from 17. It say a man should desire to go, and all that go back to the movie where we just speaking on the image of the beast. They ain't have it. The sea hill, they were running around the city, dodging the military, you know, the GOV. Then also, like we just brought up the count from the guy from Oklahoma said you ain't got it. You gonna get hauled off. And that's what it just said, what we just read.
Yeah, about smash out Rocket.
You know?
Shalom to the brother on the comment board for sure.
For sure. If you want to grab some.
Kind of, I had
that's all.
What you were saying. Back into the point of Psalms 10 in verse 8, and I'm gonna read this at the NLT as well. Right here go the KJV. He sit up in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. There you go again. Right? Hey, Esau, he got his eyes locked in. You know, verse 8 in the NLT, they lurk in ambush in the villages, waiting to murder innocent people. They are always searching for helpless victims, right? And you know, hey, we are like that, Warren. We helpless right now. And also, hey, it's a difference between killing and murdering, man. Right? All we doing is teaching. All we doing is telling this man his next step. You know? And we finna get, you know, pretty much penalized for it, man.
Man.
You know?
Nigga, tell him my plan.
Yeah.
But how the hell these niggas though? What, through the spirit power, y'all about me out shot?
But you say revealing secrets to the servant of the prophets.
And that's what they mad about. We revealing his secrets, his wicked inventions.
And that'll make a nigga mad. Say you got down, you know, y'all squaring it off and shit. And you tell him, like, you know, let's just say you're playing basketball. I already know how you play. I know you finna got them go come with that weak ab jab.
I'm already.
I'm beating to the spot.
I already got the ball before you went to the goddamn crossover. Right.
And that's a beautiful thing that the Lord built us up to study our enemy, man. You know, so one time, you know, presents itself, and we able to move accordingly, right through the spirit of Yahweh by Shemi Awashai. You got it, right? You hit that one.
Yeah.
Oh, you already?
I got you right here. This second Ezra, chapter 16, in verse 60, I'm gonna start 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they shall take away certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols.
What's that main thing they're gonna be offering? You know, right? Because we already know these troops finna come shut shit down. They finna come haul. Possibly. Hey, some of these gotta get hauled off too, man. You know, but the thing they're gonna be trying to feed is that karagma, right? That digital device, that digital implant they'll put inside inside your the wrist or the forehead, man.
Yep.
You know.
Hey, I just want to say what it said. They burning wrath of a great multitude.
Yeah.
So we keep telling you, hey, the troops fitted, start rolling in the streets in a few minutes. Cause like we say, it's gonna take something for all hell to break loose, so they can put these militaries out, put the little militaries out here, these troops out here. So something real big fitted happen in a few minutes. We can't just give you all the detail how things gonna play out. We can only read and prophesy and tell you about it, warn you, give you warning from Yahweh by Shemi Awashai. Right? That this burning wrath of a great multitude. We keep reading these scriptures. The enemy gonna come in like a flood. The burning wrath of a great multitude. Jeremiah 18. Let a cry be heard from their house when the truth come upon you.
Yes,
so they coming. It's just a matter of time.
What we were talking about with the like the apartments, you know what I'm saying? Before they stay in apartments, them gated communities.
Right.
Keep your ass in.
That's where they get it for.
Yeah.
Hey, get them all. CeeLo said that. He was like, I wanted them gates were put up. Trying to keep crying out, but just to keep our ass in.
Right.
See? that's crazy because crime can happen anywhere. Crime can happen inside the gate. So why put up a fence like this gonna protect the community from people coming in? You got criminals outside the gate. You can be running around and ransacking people's houses and murdering, all that going on. But no, because that is set for when they get ready to roll out, they can switch the gate codes up on you to the point you won't even have it. Yeah. And when the troops come in, you stuck. Where you gonna go?
Shit, you can goddamn put a tank in front of that motherfucker.
Right.
He can't in. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't going nowhere. But you ain't gonna be no you pushing no coal out trying to get up out of there. They gonna be like, nah, we gonna shut it down. So when the troops come, you ain't got nowhere to run.
Hey, matter of fact, that's just like with Cuba. With Cuba. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No,
so like I was gonna say, that's just like, you know, like with Cuba. Hit the power grid. Esau know how to have. Esau got his shit on point so where he can have his vehicles can still move.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the EMP type shit, that really gonna hit like, it really gonna fuck with like your car. But his shit can still be able to move around.
Right. You know they got their shit fixed up to the point it ain't gonna affect them.
Because
they got to have them troops rolling out in the back.
Yeah, they'll be able to maneuver around.
Have them robots on the ground thing.
Some Tesla backs.
I'm gonna run that back. Alright. It say for 2nd Edges 16 and 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude, the truth is kindled over you, and they should take away certain of you, and fear you being idle. Meaning idle, you're gonna be sitting still in a place, which is gonna be the concentration camp.
You're idling.
Right, wait, you sitting there waiting, idling, waiting for the sea hill. What you gonna do? You gonna take it or not? You know? And then
and hey, that's really a trial in time too, cause like you inside of a box. You know, I can say no call all y'all about me outside. I ain't had to see them 4 walls, right? But the thing is, you win there, and only thing they really showing you is you ready to take it now.
Yep.
I'll let you out. You ready to take it now?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that temptation gonna fuck you up, man. You know, and he's ready to get down for the elect. Man, you know, he ready to get this. He ready to show the Lord like, hey, look. This is one of your faithful servants. And home and turned on.
They one of the ones out here talking all that shit.
Look, Revelation. He got that motherfucker in his forehead.
He went out here talking all that revelation, revealing everything.
Yeah. Talking some gates of the nose. I got this nigga. You know?
We gonna see how much he really served.
Yeah. But then he can get rid of that. Right? You might be inside of a concentration camp with your family. You know? You don't believe? All right. Ooh, son gone.
Yep, son gone.
And you gotta watch.
Ain't gonna do.
Cause really with this temptation of the sea hill is another form modern day of buck breaking.
Yep.
You know, and he gonna try to elect. You might have your family in there with you. You still don't believe? You still ain't gonna take it? Wife get beheaded.
Knocking them out.
You know what I'm saying? You still don't believe it? Son gone. You know, he may torture you. Yep. You know, he may got them poking your ass up.
Really,
whatever.
you know he gonna torture you.
Yeah.
You the one. He gonna be like, you the one out there talking all that goddamn. That gospel, I ain't been saying that good news, but it was wicked towards me. So I'm gonna just play with you. I'm gonna make you suffer.
And then what he say? You should have tribulation 10 days. Right? Tribulation, you be in a trial, right? For completion of time. Tormented. You know, whip.
Torture, trouble.
Torture.
You know.
Because you could be in there. Because you gotta think about it. If you in there. He ain't just gonna let you just sit, man. He gonna fuck with you. He can get you weak as possible till you just give in.
Till you give in.
But we already know, the Spirit of the Lord gonna have, you know.
You got to go out that slow death. You know how they did it with Yahweh Shai. You know, they ain't giving no fast one. They gave Yahweh Shai slow, and they were torturing, poking them, and whipping them, beating the shit out of them.
Hey, that is like Slocky.
No, you got it.
That is like what's the movie? He was like, your name Toby.
So, damn, what that slave?
But to the point, hey, he went in, goddamn. Nigga, my name Kunta. Roots. Right, he went in, hey, my name Kunta Kinte. You know what I'm saying? All right, keep him slash. I'm gonna keep hitting. And then that's like you keep hitting on that same spot.
Yeah.
That shit gonna keep hurting. It's gonna hurt even more. To the point, he broke his ass, man. You know? So, hey, that's the thing about it. So in these concentration camps, man, you know, Lord can put a whole different spirit on us anyway, Lord willing. You know, we're part of that remedy. If we have to be in that, you know. Another account for that, you know, the 3 holy men. You know, shit, to be inside of a furnace full of fire, and your ass ain't crispy already, You know, they just walking around with Yahweh Shai. The Lord had to put a whole different spirit on them, man.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You like to be able to go through these things, what Esau gonna come down with. Hey, the Lord gonna have to give you a spirit to bear these things.
Yeah, you gotta put yourself in the shoes for
Yeah.
real. Hey, that's why he said Romans 15:4 again, what we started off with. For whatsoever the things written aforetime before the time of learning, man. It said for the comfort, right? The comfort of scripture, and therefore we might have hope. Right? This inside of a concentration camp, not knowing what Esau gonna do, I had that comfort, man. You know what? Whatever he gonna do, I'm at peace with it. Come on with it. Right? I know the kingdom is right behind this, man.
Matter of fact, grab that. Fear him not that he's short about it. I'm short about it. So
Matthew.
bring that out real quick. Yeah, and I'm gonna yeah, you get that and I'll finish. No, I'm gonna finish it.
They say, it's a must state folks, brother. But it is, I think it's Matthew.
Yeah, it Matthew. Yeah, it Matthew.
Is it 10:31?
Matter of fact, okay, the camera stopped.
Yeah, go back, yeah. It should be straight now.
You say, I'll go back to 6:9. They should, if they that consent unto them, should be had in derision, in a reproach, and trodden underfoot. So, right, those who go, hey, give in and take heed, you know, and follow along with them, you're going to be, hey, in a great derision, man. You're going to be a mark and stop, you know, what it is, you're going to be getting teased at, marked at, you know.
Come on, he should be had in derision.
Yeah.
Hey, Khan, like we were saying earlier, he really wants the elect to take. He really want to see the elect gonna stand on what they're speaking on. You know.
Gonna have you in that great derision. You know, goddamn, doing what they doing, making fun of you, probably torturing you, like, yeah, this and that. You know, whatever they doing. You know. Okay. Verse 70, for there should be in every place in the next city a great insurrection upon those, you know, rebelling against the power of the government authority. Basically, what they're going to. They're going against the man of the Yahweh Shai right here. Those that fear the Lord, they should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord Yahweh Shai. That word lowercase, the word Lord and lowercase represent Yahweh Shai. They say, for they should waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. We keep coming across all these scriptures. They coming with truth. They cast you out of your house. You know, head you to the accounts. Then should they be known. He say, then should they be known who are my chosen, and they should be tried as the gold in the fire. He say, hear, O you, my beloved, say the Lord Yahweh Shai, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
That's the comfort right there.
Yep.
I'll deliver you from the same. Hey, Sirach 33:1. You know, matter of fact, Salakia. Sirach 7:1. Do no evil shall no harm come upon you. You know, we straight. You know, but even if we do, I had only build up on the point. I got a precept right quick. I'm gonna read yours right quick. This Matthew 10:28. And fear not them which kill the body, but not are able to kill the soul. But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Right, and that's the point. You aren't supposed to fear the Edomites when they come down with a great wrath. You aren't supposed to fear them to the point that you're going to give in like, fuck that, I'm reneging on my word.
Ooh, I got precept too.
You got it.
Con, and this is another precept just to back it up, what the brother's saying. It says, Luke 12:4. And I say unto you, my friends, and that friends is not just no loosely word that you just throw around. You know, that's a real, it has, you know, value back then, man. You know, but it says, I say unto you, my friends, writing this right here in the red letter, be not afraid of them that kill the body, and after that have no more that they can do. Woo, back on what the brother just said, right? You know, Matthew 10:28, right? Once they kill the flesh, what else can they do? You know, if you're the one that can do both, you know. Con, that was that on that. I had another one. This First Maccabees 2:62. It says, fear not then the words of a simple man, for his glory shall be dung and worms.
nothing.
Really?
You know, don't really, do shit. It ain't nothing. Waste.
Waste,
waste it. You got it. Then I'll say, you can, what you finna read now?
Oh, I was going back.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to find it.
I'll say, you can read that, and I can read what's his name.
Okay, that's good.
That's what I was doing. You want to try to get
Damn, I forgot that one.
What that?
This song's 10 and 8.
Oh, go ahead. You got
I ain't do verse 9. Okay, this song's 10. I started 8, but the point, I read both of them, 8 and 9. Psalm 10, verse 8. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. Woo! His eyes are privately set against the poor.
Ain't nobody say he sit in the secret places, man. We already know who's sitting in the secret places. The one you can't see, which is going to the elites. They the one controlling everything. They the one who giving the order. They the one giving the go. They the one gonna have, hey man, talk to the ones who the puppets they controlling. Get authority to them for the troops to come out. And go hunt. He gonna hunt the poor. Talking about the Israelites. We the one who humbled down right now and being humiliated. It's really, especially the elect man, like y'all about some y'all side. You got it.
Verse 9. He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth in wait to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. Right? The 2/3 get caught up inside that net. But hey, that's why I always tell you, hey, you gotta pay attention to your enemy. Just because he go crouching low, just because he moves if he not your enemy, pay attention.
Right. Even though he ain't did, because the people looking at like, ain't nothing going on right now.
They look like we did some shit more than what Esau did.
Right, because they looking like, well, the white man ain't did that. Esau, Edom, he ain't did that. The red man ain't did that. They talking, but I don't see none of these things playing out. The things they read and talk about, I don't see none of this playing out. Why? Because the enemy, he crouching. He laying down in secret places, he just waiting for the time, when the perfect time to come, when society all the way collapse and they cutting off that dollar and they trying to implement that that RFID C-HIP around the world. And they all through the 50 states of America.
Then they gonna see them horns really show for real, man. Right?
Then, right.
They call him a deceiver,
what
right?
What they say nah, go ahead, Slacky.
Hey, kind of slacky. It's just like you said, Revelation 12 and 12. Diablos, right? The devil, the adversary, right?
No, I was just saying, I just want to say that when they go back to Ecclesiastes 12, if I'm mistaken,
12 and 10, never trust thy enemy.
Yep. He say, wait, never trust thy enemy as iron rust show his wickedness. So like the brothers just said, you can't. So in a few minutes, the devil gonna show at true colors. And everything we were saying, you gonna be like, well, damn, we should have told he listen. You still gonna get beheaded. You ain't gonna need have no knowledge to go out of it. So the Lord can have no favor towards you. You just gonna die and you gonna have to come back in the kingdom as a newborn.
Ooh, that 17 go in too. Yeah, 16. This is Sirach 12 verse 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
What it keeps saying, crouching. So it let you know, man, these folk they sitting back, they planning. They discussing how they gonna make the moves. And they gonna try to make the moves in a way that they won't too much stir, you know what I'm saying, as they trying to come in, like showing you they're a real enemy.
Matter of fact, that is like going back to Psalms 83 to keep us dumbed down. So they throw you all these types of fascinating looking things, NBA, soccer, you know what I'm saying, all this bullshit to really keep you distracted while he plot on you.
Yep, that's it. Hey, then that coat on that iron, that metal, it be all on our smooth looking nice.
Shiny as shit.
Yeah.
Let that rain hit.
That motherfucker get wet. You say, what the fuck is that?
About 45 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, all right. Let's see what's going on.
Hey, that Esau. Cause right now he got that good coat of paint on him. You know what I'm saying? Like the iron got that good coat of paint. It look all good and fresh. Like it look valuable. But hey, And if you, that's how he looking right now. That's how he making everything up. Especially going to the election with these Edomites saying like, okay, we gonna make it this, buttering you up. We gonna make it look like this. We gonna make it look like that. But at the end of the day, war is in their heart. You know, they word from their mouth, smooth their butter. Yeah, they were drawing sword, but war is in his heart. So, and that's what they gonna do. Like I said, they making everything look good in front of you right now in a few minutes. Like I say, he rocking these niggas to sleep like a baby. So when he do got you, you don't last minute, you ain't nothing you can do. You know, but get put to death or give into it. You know, but the thing is, like we say, some mans of the Lord we gonna have to be persecuted, go out. But the thing is, you gonna go out with the knowledge. You gonna go out with the wisdom. It's better to, hey man, Michael Metz had said, and what that nigga said, even though he was out, it's better to die. What he said? It's better to die for the brotherhood or die for something than die for nothing. Something he said like that. But like right now, it's better to die with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua than die without it. To die without it. Because when you die, you go back to the spirit realm. You got to explain that to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
I got another one for you. Got it. This is Matthew 24, verse 9. Matter of fact, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows, right? When you read up, right, from verse 3 on down to that point, right, the disciples asking Yahushua, right, what is those end times? What they gonna look like? You know, he gave them the measuring stick with it. You know, you're gonna have famines. You know, you're gonna have earthquakes. You know what I'm saying? Well, he told Hedges, you're gonna have uproars of the people. You know what I'm saying? Or rumors of wars, right? Famine, right? And those things gonna lead to Jacob's trouble, you know. And what we already talking about right now is that heavy persecution, right? So verse 8 it says, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to the afflicted, to be afflicted, and shall kill you. And ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake.
All right, and that was going back then when Yahushua was on the scene talking to the disciples back then, with telling him what was gonna happen today. We read that going with John. You know, when he got beheaded, he had Yahushua told him, Matthew, hey, they gonna do this. They gonna kill you. Well, it ain't a kill. They murdering you. You know, a kill more when you go into self-defense. You defend. You come out on top. So basically, they just doing it out of spite just to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, like
he did nothing wrong.
That perpetual hatred.
Right. So they gon', like he told me, he said them back then, which they apply for us today. Cause why? The spirit of a prophet is subject to a prophet, meaning the prophets are what? They back here today. And we got to go through them things what they were going through back then. It repeating itself. With the Margaret calling it the prophet, trying to put the prophet to death. You got it.
I got that too.
Yeah. Revelation.
Okay. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Right? Blessed are they that are persecuted for righteousness' sake. You know, that's a beauty. Hey, that's real deal standing on business. You know, you willing to really, you know, go out behind the truth, right? If you have to die by it. Psalm 116 and 15. You grab it right quick. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And that's a testimony. Hey, I always like to, you know, speak for myself. You know, no test equal no testimony, right? 116 and 15. Right? No test equal no testimony. And hey, what Esdras, you know, told the angels, he was saying, I commended them that stood so stiff before the name. You know, the name come with all the prophecies as well, man, that fall upon it. What the Lord has spoke, right? He the spirit of prophecy.
Right.
You got it, huh?
This Psalm 16, verse 15.
116.
116, verse 15. Yeah. Psalms 116, verse 15. It say, precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints.
Right. It's precious. That's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? What other way can you, other than getting beamed up, what's another way? And you dying behind it, man. Especially you part of the elect. You added the dead shall rise first.
Stand firm for what you believe. He's the one who stand firm for Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
And what does what did we start it off with? Persecution, right?
Yep.
Persecution meaning what? To believe in something. You gotta have a heavy belief. Heavy belief. Not just no little wavering, but heavy belief. So they're trying to knock you off of it, man. So they get persecuted for it. Let me finish this up right quick. This is Matthew 5 and 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake. Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. Hey, everybody coming back inside their lot, doing it back over, It's Salakia. You should be rejoicing about that. You should be rejoicing that we actually can stand bold for the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that is pretty much you put money inside your 144K, man. You set your affections on the things above. It's a reward.
Your treasure up from the things above.
You got it out.
It's stuff like that. You got it. You want to try to get the red lights. All right, this Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4. It's saying, I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them.
Shalom, Allah.
Right? You saw thrones, those sat upon them, going to Israel, the elect. They say, and I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them. Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them.
Those modern thrones gonna be, what's how you say it?
Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given to them, unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded. Yeah, that were beheaded for a witness of Yahushua. It say, and who for the word of Yahweh, in which had not worshipped the beast, either his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands. It say, and they live and reign with Hamashiach 1,000 years. It say, but the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection.
Now
you good.
But hey, inside those concentration camps, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have Esau on those, you're gonna have Israelites on those guillotines, man.
Yep.
Right. Finna get beheaded. It's crazy because I had a, it was a, I ain't gonna lie, I woke up teary-eyed when I woke up from that. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy because, the apostles, man, they was in it. Like, Esau was trying his best to try him. Like, it was like, and I seen Elder Gabar, he was like, look at it. You know what I'm saying? He trying to give me this weak ass line to make me fall for this. I don't want it.
Right.
I can't get it.
You can't. Right.
I'm not going. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just watching. Then he looked like Elder Gabar looked at me. He was like, "Hey man, listen." You know what I'm saying? He like, "Listen, they gonna try this. They gonna try you." You know what I'm saying? They went before me. You know what I'm saying? He like, they gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? And he was telling. He was like, "That weak shit ain't gonna work." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You sealed. Yeah. You got that wisdom and knowledge, so you're like, you good, but just listen to these smooth ass lies he's trying to get you with. Right. And he was one of them was like, damn, you don't want your daughter? You want your daughter to die? And my mom's made up. I was like, shit, hell yeah, she gotta go.
Because she gonna come right back.
She's gonna come back to me.
That's the point of believing it in having faith in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Death, it really don't exist. It's a transition, right? So, like, okay, yeah, they gonna do it. She gonna come right back. I'm gonna come right back, But that's why he say, fear him not that they can destroy the body, but fear him to destroy the soul in the body. Don't kill him because they just knocking out, don't fear him because they just knocking out the flesh. That's all they doing, putting the flesh to sleep. They can't put their spirit to sleep. The Lord control all that, But, yeah, man, but like you say, man, hey, they were giving the judgment, those out on the throne, the Israelites, the elect, and they were giving it to their judgment. So, like you say, they gonna have to go through that, go get beheaded, so they can sit on, rule and reign and sit on the throne with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
Hey, the servant not greater than his master, man.
Right.
Yahweh had to go through it. You know, we got to go through it, man. You know? And it's a beautiful thing to go through it, man. Hey, we're a walking testimony. You know? It says what? Sirach 2 and 5, you know, for gold is tried in the fire. Yeah. Right? Acceptable men through adversity. Right? You can't be accepted if you ain't went through nothing. That's in anything. You know? You gotta see what you're about. Yeah. Right? You say you pretty much when we picked up this plow, you know, you say you made that contract with Yahweh, look, I'm ready to do it.
So that oath.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My son, without coming to the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. You know?
And that's why the Lord said He gonna keep you from the hours of temptation. Hey, you prepared your soul for it, you know, you prepared for it. That was so when, you know, when it get real out here, I'm gonna look out for you during the time of temptation.
And when you my friend.
Yeah.
So
when they hit you with MOTV, you know, even though they gonna try you, you know, with temptation, try to get you to fall into it. You know, if you go out by like we say, you go out, you got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. So you still gonna come out on top. You know, so you know you winning at the end of the day still. But like I say, in that first resurrection, man, you know what it say, they live not again to the first resurrection, because hey, and the ones who got down this side don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they not going to get to enjoy the putting Esau in them that hardcore abundance.
1,000-year period.
Yeah, 1,000-year period. That's that first resurrection. They after that, yeah, they bringing back the
regular program.
Yeah, the regular program. You know, then when the 2/3 is coming back in play. So yeah, man. But that's it. You know.
Just understand. You know, heavy persecution is coming upon us. You know, and hey, we put on that whole armor of Yahweh Shem outside now, because we know it's coming. It's not an if. It's not a when. It's not an if, but when. You know. But hey, you want to be on point. You know, you want to be on point.
So, close out.
Lord will look edifying. We're going to face the east and give our honor, glory, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. We got a flat. Shalom to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Right? Double shalom to the hopefully like men that scattered abroad. And shalom to the very few sisters. Shalom.
Shalom.
Hold on. Damn, what you mean?